At this point, you might be asking yourself, can Colombia possibly get any better? Our answer is a resounding yes, and we're about to prove it. Ahead lies the Cordillera Central, a spine of the Andes where peaks and valleys stir the imagination and awaken the spirit of wonder. Here, Colombia reveals layers of beauty no guidebook could ever capture. We're climbing back into the heights once more, so buckle up and let's roam. Some roads don't simply exist on a map. They live in your mind, calling to you in your sleep, filling your thoughts at work. The Pan American Highway, a road spanning the length of North and South America, a 30,000-kilometer road trip through more than 15 countries, is that road for us. Life to us is nothing more than a collection of moments, and we want to fill our moments with adventure. So for 18 months, we'll be driving south from Tuctayacta, Canada, all the way to Ushuaia, Argentina. From the Arctic to the Andes, through deserts, jungles, and the unknown, we'll live and wander in our self-built adventure mobile, seeking stories, chasing landscapes, and redefining what it means to us to be modern-day explorers. This is our journey.
I love Colombia. There's a horse traffic jam. Well, that's a mule traffic jam, actually.
They're so cute.
Oh, I love it. A horse at a hitching post. And now there's a marching band in the road. It's so pretty, very pretty.
3,500 meters.
3,500 meters. That's way up in the sky, if you ask me.
Leaving the little town of Murillo, we ascend into the high country of Los Nevados National Park. This is where the Paramo stretches wide and frailejones rise like watchful sentinels in the mist. The air is thin, the temperature is cold, and every rotation of the tires carries us higher, past slumbering volcanoes, rivers steaming with hidden fire, and waterfalls tumbling from the clouds. But nothing prepared us for a place so vast and otherworldly. This is a landscape that doesn't whisper, it thunders. Truly, it feels epic here. Up and up and up we climbed. The air outside took on a light chill and felt thinner in our lungs. Frailejones went from sparsely dotting the hillsides to forests, and not long after we'd be joining the cloud layer.
All right, sweetie, what are we at?
4,000 meters, basically.
Yeah, I got 4,011 on Gaia right now.
Are you feeling short on oxygen?
Well, if I tried to move around, I would.
All right, get out and do some jumping jacks.
No, definitely not. There is an undescribable calm up here, a stillness that seems to belong to another world. Though the elements never rest, wind sweeping the ridges, water carving its endless paths, earth shifting and shaping with slow persistence, this place carries the weight of time itself. It moves unhurried, methodical, ancient, as if the mountains measure their days not in hours, but in millennia. To wander here is to be gathered into that rhythm, enraptured by its presence, held in its quiet but unyielding grasp. For the brief span we moved among these heights, it felt as though that calm seeped into our very bones, slowing our thoughts, softening the noise within. Despite the raw violence of nature's hand, what we felt most of all was a peace so deep and immeasurable that we knew it to belong to Earth itself. Like the wind, like the water, like the earth, it's impossible not to be moved, not to be lost in wonder, not to be utterly impressed upon. What is going on with this place, babe?
It's the most beautiful place ever.
What? This is incredible.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Can't breathe.
Look at this waterfall.
Smells like sulfur.
Yeah, but it's warm.
You think?
Want to hop out? Shit.
You're right. I think it's too slippery for me to wanna go?
No, it's fine.
It's got the hot spring algae.
Hot spring algae.
But the road hadn't ended yet. The mountainside still reached up into the clouds above, enticing us to follow the black ribbon of tarmac ahead of us. Was the best to come? Is there more to this magical place? Had we not seen all the wonders yet? I guess we just need to continue upwards to find out. As we rounded the final bend and began our descent, the answers revealed themselves. Spread out before us lay the heart of it all, the towering remnant of ancient, violent forces that had carved this land, a pinnacle left behind as testament to the power of creation. Well, goodness gracious, that was sure epic.
Snack relay.
Okay, we've moved on to chips. So these are like corn chips, and they're intenso limon. Okay, Alex. I don't think he's gonna like them.
First taste, it tastes like I'm eating Fruit Loops.
Yeah, it's like so limey that it almost tastes like it should be sweet instead of a salty snack.
It's not bad though. I kind of like it.
I've eaten a few handfuls and it the shock of the lime wears off and they
Just
become
imagine-
a little bit more palatable.
Just imagine eating salty Fruit Loops. Okay, so while I was flying, I scoped out a road that's right in front of us, and we're going to follow it because I think I found a camp spot. We'll see how this works out. Hopefully we can get back out. Well, we went for that spot that was literally right over there. It was private property, but we drove a minute down the road, and this is not private property. We can camp here. Phew. So we're actually at like 4,000 meters right now, which I'm pretty sure is the highest elevation we've actually camped. Our last highest was 39 meters, so we'll see how we do tonight. It might be a rough night of sleep, but we were at like 3,000 something meters last night, so maybe it'll be okay. And for lunch, Meg's making chicken nuggets.
No, I'm making a masterpiece. Just wait.
A masterpiece?
Yes, you don't even know yet.
Okay, I'll wait.
Yeah.
For the following 2 days, we stayed right here, taking the opportunity to soak up the calm, to let it all settle into our bones just that much more. It hadn't been since the heights of El Cocoy in the northern Andes range that we had found somewhere like this that we could remain hidden from the eyes and curiosities of others. Weather systems drifted in and out, swirling clouds making incomprehensible shapes in the sky. Wind whipped at the walls of the van, sunspots drifted over the mountainsides. Our second night there, we experienced the most frightening electrical storm. Lightning must have struck the towers on the hills above us because the interior of the van lit up with blinding light, and the following thundercracks were immediate and louder than anything we'd ever heard. Never had I ever been scared of a storm until that point. This place of old seems to be where Mother Nature comes to blow off steam, bang her drums, and light off fireworks. After 2 nights, it was time to leave. Although our bodies were slowly adapting, it still takes a while to get used to sleeping at high elevation. Stuck in a strange spot between feeling rested and at peace from the calm we had soaked up, and tired from a lack of sleep due to constantly waking up out of breath, we made our way down the mountain. The promise of thermal springs lay only a few hundred meters down, something we were keen to partake in.
Got to the spot, kind of didn't. Going to investigate. So that car right there just gave us some good information.
Yeah, there's like a little campsite thermal resort up the road, and it's only a couple of bucks to stay in the pools, and then I think 70,000 to use the pools and camp, which is like, I don't know, $25. But up this way, there's a waterfall, and then there's like a pool with a spring filtering into it that's hot. So
we're gonna go check that out.
Yeah, we'll check it out.
Meg and I spent a lot of time hunting down hot springs in the United States. Our favorite thing is finding undeveloped springs. We'd been to a few in our travels along the Pan American Highway, but it's been a while since the last. We had wanted to go to the thermal river further up the mountain, but learned that it had been recently closed and may become a developed spring later on. This spring, however, although only warm, was a really nice treat.
Hey, long legs.
After a short soak in the warm spring, we made our way back to the small campground up the hill. This spot has 3 pools at various temperatures and offers a nice level spot to park and a number of different tent pads for those camping in tents. As it was Monday, we had the entire place to ourselves.
So Meg is not really good with this whole snack related thing. She keeps on digging into the snacks and trying them before we get them on film. But anyway.
Hey, you make me sound like a snack monster or something.
Okay, what are we trying today?
Yucca chips.
Yucca chips.
And we've already had our fair share of yucca chips. Yucca is a root vegetable, and it's delicious. And yeah, these are basically healthy.
They're just basically healthy. Truth be told, we've actually had quite a few of like different brands of yucca chips, and they're so good. And they're, I've got to say it, they're better than potato chips.
Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. If you've ever tried the cassava chips from Trader Joe's, they're just like that.
Yeah. They're not too salty. They're healthier.
Jury's out.
Jury's out on healthier, but they're not too salty. They've got the perfect amount of crunch. They're nice and thin. They're like,
they probably have more fiber than a potato chip.
Yeah, so you can poop good after eating an entire bag.
Okay, so this is probably the most important snack review.
Well, this is a snack that is authentic to Colombia. Or this area anyways. I don't know if it's the whole of Colombia. But this is called bocadillo de guayaba. It's a guava candy, essentially. So what they do is they...
I think they take guava and boil it down or something.
Yeah, they take the guava and they cook it down until it's like a jam and add sugar, and then you get these like gummy kind of like Turkish delight like candy things. That's so good.
Colombian Turkish delight. Colombian delight. There you go. Bocadillo.
So good.
The following day would be a drive day for us. We were scheduled for a coffee tour in the Cafetero region of the Cordillera Central and would need to pass through Manizales for some supplies before making camp. But first things first, a nice morning soak was due to loosen up the muscles before driving all day long.
I dare say, I do believe some of the road is missing. Yes.
Instead of taking the route back up the mountain to the paved road leading into Manizales, we opted for the long, winding gravel route into town. Although mostly hemmed in by thick foliage and not really full of views, we'll rarely say no to a slow gravel route. There's always something interesting that comes from taking the path less traveled.
Look at that little house. It's so cute. Just on the hilltop. Wow. Guess who demanded I get these on camera?
We've got a humper on our hands.
We got a humper.
My hand's in a baby cow's mouth. Oh, that tastes good. You can suck on my hand for as long as you want. Please, somebody come. Hey, you suck that. Baby cows.
Yeah.
They don't know to be scared yet.
Yeah.
Come here.
Does that mean they should be scared of you?
No, I'm afraid.
Look at that thing. It's just so cute. Oh my goodness. I just saw that cute little truck.
The city driver extraordinaire. Look at
stalled there.
Stuck on a steep hill in the middle of a city in the middle of traffic. Yeah, that was so.
I'll admit it, but you probably know it by now. Cities are not our favorite places. We usually pass through them quickly in search of wilder spaces. But the city of Manizales had us both thinking that it could be a city we would enjoy exploring a little more. But, as it often goes, we had to be on the other side of the city the next day, so had no time to do all that exploring. Maybe some other day. Eventually, we made it to camp for the night, and of course, Meg immediately made friends.
That's 2 times I've been kissed by a farm animal today.
If you're enjoying this film and want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a like. It's a free and easy way to help our videos make it to a wider audience. This campground was a suggestive stopover spot by our friends Robert and Andrea. We also don't often stay in campgrounds, but a riverside spot with hot showers and nice toilets, that's luxury right there.
Well, how great is that?
We got breakfast service at this campground. What?
Some tintos and empanadas.
I'm less mad about how expensive it is. Showers, coffee, empanadas, river. What more could you ask for?
That ain't bad.
All right, so today we are going on a coffee adventure. We're going to take a tour at the oldest, or the first, I think it's the first coffee plantation in Colombia, which is cool. It's called Finca El Ocaso, and it's just in the mountains outside Salento. So yeah, this should be fun. We're gonna get all hopped up on caffeine and stock up on delicious beans.
Well, this is the fun of Google Maps, is it doesn't really know what are roads and what are not, and this is definitely like a local's just kind of quick town to town back route that's not really a road anymore, and in sections it's super narrow, and we're kind of wondering if it actually goes out. So there's always an adventure to be had in Latin America, always.
Oh no.
And the result of our adventure, no pasar.
Oh no!
We've got to go back.
Shit.
Ah, come on.
So where we were camped last night was 2 kilometers as the crow flies to get to this finca that we have the coffee tour at, and the route to get there via like the paved highway was like, I don't know, 12 or 15K. And I was just like, what the heck? And then on Google it shows like a direct route. Obviously a gravel route through the farms, but only 5K versus 12 or 15. And so I thought, oh well, let's just go for it. But the problem is, we left a little late. We're not really used to having an appointment to get to in the morning, and so yeah, now we're absolutely going to be late for our coffee tour. Hopefully we can still go on it, but we booked the like base coffee tour, which didn't require advance payment or a reservation. So I think if we miss the tour, we might just miss the tour and buy some coffee, drink some coffee, and then get out of here.
This is just getting laughable now. We tried a different route to get out, and there's a massive washout. Now we have to go all the way back around.
How did Google know about this, but they didn't know about
I don't know.
the road turning into a trail?
Oh my gosh.
Well, Betty is pretty capable, but I don't think she's that capable. And also, that's a really, really deep hole.
Yeah, we're definitely not getting through this one.
Whoa. Ugh, this is scary. I don't like this.
Right?
Do you think this just like happened all at once? Oh, no.
Okay, bye. There should be El Caso.
Despite us arriving almost 45 minutes late for our tour, the folks at Finca El Ocaso partnered us with Aristoteles for a private tour. Yeah, his name is Aristotle. Isn't that cool? I didn't think I'd be really interested in what there is to learn about a coffee plantation, but it turns out it's actually really fascinating. Aristoteles taught us all about the origins of the coffee plant, what countries export the most coffee, the difference in the different types of beans, and how they're planted.
And why we doing the river sand? Basically because the river sand, 20 days later, I will have what we call the chapolas. Why is it?
Having come from a bit of an agricultural background myself, it was also interesting to see the various practices that El Ocaso employs, and it was wonderful to learn that there is nearly zero waste at the coffee plant on this particular finca.
It has a really good smell.
Gotta bottle that up. Here, you want to take a sniff? You can smell.
Back, you can smell at last.
Oh, that's delightful.
Okay. Yeah, it's really strange to have a flower than this hot that then you go squeeze it. Okay. When we only find one, this is called the peaberry. So the peaberry is just an amazing something that can fly.
We then moved over to a different area where the coffee beans are processed and learned all about the various processes involved with sorting the coffee cherries, deshelling them, cleaning, and roasting, as well as different types of processing and fermentation that take place to achieve different flavor profiles. There is simply so much more to getting a roasted coffee bean than I ever could have imagined. The time, patience, and science that is applied in each step is painstaking and quite interesting. Then finally, we moved to the tasting process where we learned about how to actually make a proper cup of coffee, how to read the labels to identify first or second tier coffee, and finally, how to drink it. And I'll tell you this now, we were pretty much doing it all wrong. I can't say we'll ever be coffee connoisseurs, but the whole lesson was enlightening to say the least. I think we left with a new appreciation for our cup of joy juice in the morning. We also want to say a special thank you to Andrea from Calgary for booking us this tour. This was such a cool and unique experience.
Well, honey, what'd you think?
That was awesome. Super fun. And we got goodies that smell amazing.
We're gonna get buzzed on caffeine.
We finally got some good coffee in tow. Yes.
Before making our way back into the mountains, we had to make a quick detour to meet Andrea's mother, who had driven up from Armenia to deliver a memory card that had been forgotten when we picked up our drone. And with that visit, we had another splendid encounter with Colombian hospitality.
So, Andrea from Colombia, Calgary. Got us lunch.
Yeah, she's one of our subscribers, and she lives in Calgary, but her mom lives close to where we are now. She organized the coffee tour for us, and we had to get some mail shipped from Bogota, and her mom was kind enough to receive it, Gloria. And so she met us here in this small town, and she came prepared with lunch that Andrea organized for us. Oh! ¿Cómo se llama?
Ajiaco.
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 Ah! How's our impromptu lunch with Andrea's mom?
Oh my gosh, there is so much flavor in this soup. It's incredible. It's so good. Well, Colombian hospitality strikes again. Andrea's mother has gone off to get us a big old package of arepas, which is kind of like the customary treat here in Colombia.
I can't get over how friendly people are in this country. It's crazy. Are you enjoying the food or something?
Oh my god. I was so hungry, and this is so good. This has to be like some of the best soup I've ever had.
Yeah.
You too?
Flavor Town, all the way.
And the rice is like so garlicky and just, everything is so good. I can't believe this. I can't believe that a perfect stranger would do this for us. Like, she drove 15-20 minutes to be here, and who knows how long she's been waiting for us. She's just drinking her coffee. We get here, she's like, eat. And then she's like, how many arepas you want? She's like, okay, I'll go get them and I'll come back. What?
Arepas con queso.
Sí. Fresh arepas and queso.
It's like it's kind of like the Colombian version of Alrighty, now that we have picked up our memory card from Andrea's mother, we're heading back through the town of Salento. And many of you that are maybe familiar with the area might be thinking that we're going to go to the Cocora Valley, but we're not, because it's an in and out, it's kind of touristy, and there are other ways that we can see what are called wax palms. They're the highest standing palm trees in the world, up to a ridiculous height. I don't know, it's like 60 meters or something like that. It's huge. So, yeah, we're going to be on a gravel route for the next maybe day or two. We'll see. It's going to be fun. Stoked.
Gorgeous. Wow.
Driving up the side of the mountain with the sunset at our backs, I knew I wanted to make camp as quickly as we could. It had been a while since there weren't any mountains or clouds between us and a sunset, and I was eager to watch the colors change as the light dwindled. Luckily, our spot wasn't far off, and what we were about to watch was better than we could have ever expected. Colombia continues to deliver. The wind howled all night long. We went to sleep fearing that a pine tree might snap off and land on the van. On the other side of a restless night's sleep, we're happy to report that that did not happen, thankfully.
Arepas con huevos y pollo. That is what is for breakfast this morning. Holy moly macaroni, baby.
A very Colombian breakfast.
We got the start of the chicken and we got the end of the chicken.
I have to really let go of my attachment to vegetables to be authentically Colombian
Yeah.
in my dining. Yes. I've been told. Don't ruin the arepa with vegetables.
Don't do
Silly
it.
girl.
Don't do it. I think that's it. That's it right there. Well, it was right around here somewhere. So, I was really excited for this sign because when Matt and Stacy came through here, they put a sticker right here on this corner, and in the voiceover, Matt kind of said it was their first geocache, and I was hoping to put our sticker right beside theirs, but it looks like the sticker has since been stripped of stickers so that you can actually read the text. But oh well. I'll put a link into the description for the video so you can go see what I mean, and make sure to go and watch that.
Following along the path of Matthew and Stacy is something we've been doing for many months now, and although we're not matching them exactly, this kind of thing is just one small way we get to honor their memory as we travel the Pan American Highway. Now, let's go find some wax palms. Creeping along these mountain roads at just 20 kilometers per hour leaves a lot of space for reflection. When we set out on this journey, all we had was Betty, an old contractor's van with more grit than glamour. We didn't have the money to build a dream rig or the luxury of a brand new 4x4, so instead we worked with what we had, shaping her into a rolling home capable of carrying us down the Pan American Highway. I find people often imagine they need the toughest machines to tackle a route like this, and yes, there have been moments when a bigger, stronger vehicle might have spared us a detour, but time and again this box on wheels has surprised us. She's carried us through mountains, deserts, and jungles, steady and faithful, proving that adventure isn't about having the perfect setup, it's about going anyway. And I can't help but feel quite a thrill wondering just how much farther she'll take us. After ascending up and over the ridge and starting our way back down the muddy track, we started to catch glimpses of palm fronds blowing in the wind and white trunks standing out from the vibrant green on the other side of the valley. A few more twists and turns, and the first wax palms were appearing directly in our windshield. The Cocora Valley and surrounding area is famous for its towering wax palms, the national tree of Colombia, and the tallest palm species in the world, reaching up to 60 meters or 200 feet tall. Found high in the Andean cloud forests of Quindío region, these palms thrive in misty, cool mountain air at elevations between 1,800 meters and 2,400 meters. Once threatened by deforestation and the use of their fronds in Palm Sunday celebrations, they are now a protected species. Standing like slender green sentinels above the valley, their surreal height and striking silhouettes against the rolling Andean landscape make Cocora one of Colombia's most iconic and breathtaking natural wonders. We're inclined to agree. Just like the coffee plantation, I was surprised at how much I enjoyed the experience of wandering through this almost alien landscape.
Hey, you. They just don't care about me. Hey, guys. Hey, guys.
Delicious pollo sitting right there in the grass.
Oh, they're talking to each other. The pigs are talking. They're having a chat. Hola, chica. Is that a pig growl?
I just can't get over how beautiful it is here. My goodness. One spot.
We found camp along the roadside, closing out another week of travel through Colombia. A week overflowing with beauty at every turn. Ahead lies the final stops on our map before we cross into Ecuador, but our time in the Cordillera Central has etched itself deep in our memories. Few places have surprised us so often, or so profoundly. We leave grateful not only for the landscapes and wonders we've witnessed, but yet again for the kindness and warmth of the people who call this country home. Thank you for being here along with us on this journey. We hope our stories and experiences spark something in you. Maybe it's a bit of curiosity. Maybe it's the urge to get out and explore this big, beautiful world for yourself. Now, go chase that next adventure and make the kind of memories that stick with you. Until next time, keep on roaming. If you would like to see behind-the-scenes content, get route and camp spot information, or if you'd just like to help support us by putting some gas in our tank each month, you can contribute on Patreon. Oh, hey there, bud. Before you go, don't forget to go on over to slowroamers.com to get yourself some rad Slow Roamers merch. We've got some new stuff there too. For additional photos and commentary on our journey, you can follow along on Facebook and Instagram. Well, Cordillera Central, you were beautiful. Can't wait to see what's next. All right, Colombia, over and out. Peace.